hired us to demo a dilapidated structure here. I was going to grab it and I just touched it and it fell and I was like, fuck.
It was not my fault.
I always price these for the city kind of cheap.
A lot of stuff in it. I don't want y'all to quote something cheap just based off the shell of the house. And
the house is so bad, obviously it's condemned because the floors are falling through and shit. They thought they'd get $150,000 out of it. Push the condemnation back through, so now they're gonna demo it. Sometimes they don't care what the price is, whoever can get to it fastest. It is a hoarder house. Probably just as much shit inside the house as the actual demo.
When you could start and how long do you think it takes?
I'll walk the 210 down the asphalt road right now.
He's got payments on a new machine. He might be.
Loading it. Probably won't get loaded for like 2 hours. You gotta crush it. Yeah. Maybe we'll get that slow sign from the shop. One of them stay on the road when you pull up. I'll send one of them back. We'll see how it goes when you pull in the first one.
Get back there, back in the back. Alright. And I'll kind of reach up. I told them, I'll reach up, kind of toss a pile over, let them make sure there's no metal or nothing in it. You can be grabbing it from them. If there's like metal stuck to wood, pull it off.
So you want them just to back up right there?
That's what I was thinking, because if you could sit up here, you could kind of be over it, so it'd be a whole lot easier probably to load out.
You know all the fun stuff, dude.
Huh?
You know all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get it down that quick.
Did you see that front fall, or did you push it?
I just touched it. I was going to grab it, and I just touched it, and it fell, and I was like, fuck, I hope he gets moved that 317 iron. And then I heard the dumpster. You must have hit the dumpsters. I was like, oh, he's over there.
Is he gonna start separating now or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back in the house and toss it out. They're gonna hand separate some and eventually start loading all out. This first couple hours is gonna be real slow on getting shit out because we got to do a really good job on taking our time to separate. But after we work up a big pile, then the biggest thing was getting this down because it was so tall and over those power lines, you know. So we were worried about that. But the roof, because like a normal metal roof, I can grab the end and like. But those are little bitty tiles.
Oh, those are metal tiles?
Yeah.
Shit.
Say they're just like 2 foot long strips. So when you made like that big section, like if you could grab it without it falling all to hell and set it to the side.
Yeah.
It may even be worth bringing the 308 and letting Carlos, you know, he's not got the experience yet to know the pinch, you know, but there's really not much electrical either. Like, I've seen very little cords pulling it out. There's some concrete here, like a slab.
Yes. I'll probably pull that dumpster back out to the edge so I can go into it.
I just get it set up where if you can sit in one spot, throw the metal or throw in the trucks.
So is this place like a historical landmark or something?
It's just a super old house that everybody knows, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people videoing. Like, they're like literally like 3 or 4 people around the property videoing.
I always price these for the city kind of cheap because you always get lots of advertising, like this specific house, you know. If it was just a shithole in town, it would be a normal price, you know. I was expecting someone to be sleeping in there this morning in the house.
Was he?
No one was in there, but someone had been in there because they had like stacked cinder blocks up to be able to climb up on the porch. And then when I went in Saturday evening, and when I come back in this morning to make sure no one was in, the shit was moved everywhere. Like people had dumped the boxes and stuff out. Bedroom in that top there, I was raking stuff back, and a box of magazines fell, and I was like, oh, come on, please be a bunch of nudies. Those freaking sports magazines. Dude, you did not miss anything at that race.
Yeah.
I don't know, other than a mountain bike race one time, I don't know that I've ever been more physically exhausted in my motherfucking life after that.
Really? See, I've raced that track one time, and I thought it was sick from the last time.
It could have been a really good track, but it was so wet. Really? and I'd say the evening race was probably a lot of fun. You know, it was like Chris's, where it was our race was slop until the end of it. But god dang, ask anyone, ask Landon, he was like, yeah, I was struggling, bro. Yeah. Snowshoes this weekend too, and I had a freaking rim up there, but I need to run points, you know. I thought about going up there and running that, but after
I'll be your pit crew. We'll go up there with the full JCP setup.
After that mutter this weekend, and you know snowshoe will be a mutter.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm good. My hip flexors are hurting like a motherfucker. I told Vince yesterday, I was like, thank God we're just joystick queens tomorrow. Yeah, I threw them away. I was pissed off the other day because there was trash in there. Hey, I can tell you where they're at though.
I'm gonna put the dumpster right here. I'm gonna sit up there, and then we'll figure out. I might have to rake some of that shit so you can sit flat. So just give me like 5 minutes.
How far are they going? Like, should I load the fuck out of them or what?
No, they're not. They're just going down there just past Lowe's. But yeah, I mean, I'd load them out as much as you could. Probably not real over that sideboard, but his tarp works, right?
Yeah, they both work.
Yeah, I just load them up pretty fat and make sure they run their tarps.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, I apologize for throwing your shit away too. I was inside to you earlier, but everyone was still standing there. I was aggravated because when I was loading that shit up, and I realized that the big thing that pissed me off is that fuel cap's missing and no one told me about it.
Oh.
But I already worked for it.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
I just didn't want anything on purpose to be in that big get on just so you're there. Alright.
Alright, I'll see it.
bridge finally busted pinhole. Black hard line. Remember the one that wasn't leaking? So we put a new hose onto it. It's just got a little pinhole in it. That's the line that we hit the bridge with, and we thought it was going to be okay, and it finally has a hole in it. It was not my fault.
I told him he's probably gonna be selling this dump truck and he's gonna know how much. But wait and see before I do anything to it.
Tell him to make me an offer on it. I ain't even thought about it, to be honest with you. I'll ponder it over, tell him to make me an offer on it. I'm motivated to sell it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, thank you, man.
There's some sports memorabilia in there. Probably tore up some Michael Jordan cards.
Nah, I looked. There's like those totes that are on that white car. There was like 4 of them of those. They're all the same exact one. Though.
Yeah.
Roy something Jones.
In the bag still and everything.
Yeah.
This one, I found this one on the ground in a bag.
Well, I think the one box I did get is full of those.
Yeah.
There was a box of baseball cards up there, but someone had already went through them because the thing was turned over and they're all over the floor. So I assume I wouldn't know what I was looking for, but
Blue line.
that top one, yeah. This one wasn't my fault.
It just happened.
It really did.
Seems to happen a lot when you're on the machine.
I couldn't see anything because he was just throwing shit at me.
It's the time. We got right here where that sewer and water tap go in. We gotta keep that.
I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors. Inside you're ugly like rain.
Steven would have attacked.
So about $2,700 and
They were like 300 miles.
so we're 10K day basically. That means we can do nothing tomorrow. It's because we break them up like that, man. You know, you take the time to break the shit up, you can stuff it.
Everyone probably thought we were a little overkill with 3 hose here.
So I'm sure everyone's still going to be astonished it's done this fast.
Yeah.
At 5 machines and they'll still be surprised. It's 3:30 anyway. It's everyone's quitting time. They're surprised we're still working. I'd tell you, that motherfucker's a sweat box with the doors shut. Covered in freaking insulation. It'll be appreciative if we can keep anything. Manito para corte la mitad ahí. Sazón. You don't know what that is? No.
What is it? Old people watch movies on.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you want me to do? Pick up all the trash?
You can just pour it. It's fine.
Got any more of those?
Nope.
Can't see the hole.
You're good. I'll catch it. Just pour it.
Looks a little better, right?
Oh shit, I'm glad to see this going. See any snakes?
Ain't seen one. I came Saturday and pushed that vegetation back so we could get around it good. I didn't see one.
Warren said he seen a copperhead back there about that.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was worried about a den being in here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't ventured off what you can see, you know what I mean? But you might send them a letter, man, about that oak tree right there. The bottom of it's really gnarly.
Out there?
Yeah. The bottom's pretty nasty. I pulled that vegetation. You couldn't see any of it, you know? And I pulled that vegetation back yesterday with that excavator, and the bottom of it's pretty nasty.
Leaning toward my building.
It'd fall on your building. You know the tree that did fall, I priced it 7 years ago.
Oh, did you?
Alright, so the city hired us to demo a dilapidated structure here. It's been a long process. It's been in the works for over a year, but finally got the green light. Started at 6:30 this morning, 4:55 now. We're done. Heading to the next one. New ramps for the trailer.
Question for you. How much you charge for a load of 57s?
Where to?
It's about 20 minutes from your shop.
$600.
Okay. The freaking lot I cleared. I told them, I said, I can go ahead and cut you a road in. And they're like, no, we ain't worried about it. And then they just called me today. Hey, can you come back up here and put a road in for us and a pipe? I'm like, God almighty.
You done pulled your machine home?
Oh, yeah. Everything's home.
Damn, you had the skid steer and the hoe there, didn't you?
Yeah.
That'd have been perfect.
So, I'm just going to take the skid steer back up there. It's for Clayton Home, so that ain't got to be damn near perfect. I'm just going to go up there and knock it out hopefully in half a day. But I just need to get a price on some rock and stuff.
Yeah. I'll text you a number for pipe here unless you're going to carry one up yourself.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, I'll send you the guy here, this local guy.
Alright. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem, man.
See you, buddy.
All right, see ya.